lord over. To behave as if you are more important than someone and have a right to tell that person what to do. Definition of lord it over someone from the Cambridge Dictionary, a Cambridge University Press. The fifth reason people go to church is to experience church authority. It seems that many people are under the impression that the church can dictate requirements to its members. Many times before becoming a member in these churches, those applying must agree to whatever mandates they require. These are things having to do with attendance, commitment, giving, doctrine, and subjection, to list a few. The acceptance of these membership covenants put the signer in a submissive state. Because of the contract, the member now has to look to those who are in authority to make sure that they're doing things right. Now the promotion process begins. At some point, the new member is approached by a leader who invites them to be involved in a ministry. It may be greeting folks on Sunday morning, cleaning ministry, helping in Sunday school, or another area of need. These things in themselves are not wrong. The fact is, that member is trapped in their commitment. This is not the Christian experience. Members in this scenario serve the business, not the church, in the name of Christ. Because of tradition, many accept this as a picture of the church. There is no church authority. There are only brothers and sisters who serve, because Jesus is the head of his body. He's alive and desires to have relationship directly with us. God is more than capable of communicating with us. He does not need someone who lords over us to explain his truths. Experience has shown that, more times than not, there's a cost to membership. It's a snare that confuses us about who we really are in Christ. Usually membership requires submission to man in some way. There are no tiers in God's family, only his Spirit working in, around, and through us. Many who are leaders of one sort or another express that a point person or senior pastor is vital in any body. His purpose is to share vision and steer the church through preaching and teaching and many other things. Many will say that they are all equal, but the senior pastor is first among equals. The thought is that Jesus is the great shepherd leading his flock. He's followed by under-shepherds who in turn lead their flock. As such, the rest of the leadership submit themselves to the senior pastor. This traditional layered caste system is not the church Jesus died for. One argument made for this structure I've heard many times, usually from a senior pastor. It goes like this. There has to be a head on any body. What do you have if you have more than one head on a body? A monster. This example always makes me chuckle a bit. The first time I heard this, I thought, wow, that makes sense. But as I became more aware of God's grace, I began to realize that it makes perfect sense. If you would like to see a monster, bring a dozen senior pastors together with differing doctrinal beliefs. Leave them alone for about 6 hours. It has to be long enough for the pleasantries to end and the religious piety to emerge. Now that can create a real monster. Those who stated this thought were under the presumption that there were only two alternatives. In the world, yes. But in the heavenlies, there's only one way, and that's God's way. Matthew 20:25-28 states, "But Jesus called them to him and said, 'You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be so among you. But whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many.'" Leadership in the church, the elders and the bishops and the like, are not leaders as the world thinks. They are what new creations look like. These men and women are living the Spirit life in public, and it shows. Their life shouts, "I've been saved. I'm a new creation. I'm free. Nothing can separate me from his love. I will be in heaven someday." These individuals are ready to come alongside you as you realize this new life, to encourage you, to share with you, and to provoke you into righteousness. As God's children, we live inhabited by the very Spirit of God. We're never out of his care or presence. Let your character, your moral essence, your inner nature, be free from the love of money, being content with what you have. For he has said, "I will never, under any circumstances, desert you, or give you up, or leave you without support, nor will I in any degree leave you helpless. Nor will I forsake, or let you down, or relax my hold on you." Hebrews 13:5. As I have expressed previously, all believers compose Christ's body on the earth. Our opportunity as members of his body is to live with, serve, learn from, and enjoy the many members as we grow together in this world. The only authority we answer to is that of Jesus through his Spirit abiding within us. That authority is not worldly demands, but heavenly grace.